I haven't been filming movies or YouTube videos in a while. That's not because I didn't want to, it's because I literally couldn't. The way it all started is I booked a tour, and the tour involved going onto a monkey beach. And this is literally an island where just monkeys hang around. And when I got onto the island, I made sure that I stayed clear of the monkeys. I was chilling on the water by myself, near the water at least. And maybe 10 minutes after being by myself, one of the monkeys came up to me and actually held my hand. And little minutes later, 2 other monkeys joined and actually sat on my lap. And the other monkey actually investigated my leg because it was bleeding. And I was enjoying the sun, the beach, and everything, suspecting nothing, until boom, one of the monkeys literally bit me here in my eyebrow. The other one bit me on my forearm, and the other one bit me into my arm. And I didn't expect that, I was shocked. Adrenaline started pumping, and I started running for my life. And the monkey actually chased me. I was like, you monkey. Several days after, I didn't think much of it because obviously 3 years ago I had a rabies injection already. So I thought, I don't have to get anything. I was super wrong at that point. I didn't go to the doctor for another 7-8 days until I started getting sick. I mean, I got really, really, really sick. I've never been this sick in my entire life. And so obviously I had some concerns, and I started going to the doctors. And the doctor was all chill in that. It's like, yeah, we'll give you a rabies injection and this and that. But don't worry, the monkeys here do not have rabies. The monkeys here in Malaysia. Keep in mind, I moved from Thailand to Malaysia. And I was like, sorry sir, I was bitten in Thailand. And he started looking at me, you've been in Thailand? How long ago? I was like, 7 days ago. So you waited a week to come to the doctors. And that's where I could see like the doctor, itself started to lose his cool. And I was like, chill. I'll be fine. I will live. And he says like, if you're bitten here in Malaysia, that wouldn't be not a problem because the monkeys are known not to have rabies. But in Thailand, that's a different story, And these injections are not 100%. You actually have a chance of dying. And at that point, I didn't really register this because I was like, yeah, whatever. Me and dying doesn't fit together, But a couple of days after that, when my sickness got worse and worse, and keep in mind, I've never been this sick in my life before. I was thinking to myself, damn, this might be it, This actually might be it, I might die. Because I couldn't see myself getting better because I was deteriorating in terms of health. So in a way, I started getting a little depressed, started, sticking to myself in my room, trying to recover. And it was not a good time at all. It was horrible, you can't sleep, you just cough all night, And that's why I realized that, it can happen just like that, I mean, we all die at some point, but you never know when. And that's where it really, 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 really kicked on. I don't know, man. And believe it or don't, until that point, I literally thought I was invincible. So I would do stupid shit like touching snakes, when I didn't even know like whether they were venomous or not, like I would literally go to a forest, and if I see a snake, that looked nice, I just pick it up. In Mount Fuji, me and my friend, you know who you are. Me and my friend, we just like slid down, the rocks and the hills, really, really unsafe, just to get home quicker to do our shopping and stuff. I literally thought, I'll never die. I'm the main character. I can't die, But boy, was I wrong. So when that really kicked home, realized, damn, I don't know what I should do, because the depression, I got really, really like down. But after a while, I also realized, if I died today, I would die a happy person. Because thinking about it, I realized I have no regrets. I mean, I've done everything I set myself out to do. Obviously, I haven't completely fulfilled all my dreams, but I was on my track, good on my way to get where I wanted to be. I traveled, I completed university, I had a great time boxing, I had a nice, healthy family, I had friends, who I was really appreciative of. I had everything I really, really could ask for. And that's what I genuinely realized, that if I died today, I would have no regrets, And if you think about it, like, you never know when you die, right? So to everybody, I might, I want to encourage everybody, through the lesson I've learned, that you genuinely don't know when you're gonna die, but it's guaranteed you will die, but you just don't know when, So everybody literally should do, what they actually set out to do, or follow their dreams in a sense, because there's only so many tomorrows, and that's what I genuinely realized. Leading on to my next lesson or realization was that if I was going to die, I want to, continue dying happy. I want to continue being happy. So instead of being depressed and hopeless, and I started, getting myself, self-motivating myself, starting to do the things I enjoyed again. And although I was sick, I said to my travel partner, let's hit the gym, and we actually did hit the gym. I tried to do all the way I used to do when I was at my prime, at my peak, it came even to a point at the squat rack where I was already lifting heavy weight, and I saw this chica caliente walking by, a really, really cute girl, and I was like, put another 20, put another 20, I'll manage, and as I was squatting, I actually felt myself getting really, 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 really sick. It did not feel good, but I still loved it, because I was doing what I was enjoying most, grinding hard. In a way, although at that point I felt sick, inside I felt better and fulfilled, because I got out of this depressed moment into, like, feeling better about myself, not physically but mentally, and later on, maybe 5 days later, I started feeling a lot better, came out, I didn't have rabies, it was just a normal cold, but what this genuinely taught me was that, I was, I should appreciate the little things, So every day I woke up, literally thinking, thank you, Lord, I made another day, I can live, I'm not dead, so I can have another day to, do things I enjoy, and I would appreciate little things like taxi drivers, driving me around and literally talking to me. At some point, I told one taxi driver the story, of me being bitten by a monkey, and he said, keep in mind, the taxi driver was also like Indian black, like Tamil black, so I didn't mind him making that joke. He's like, probably the monkeys saw the skin of your color, and thought to themselves, damn, the king of monkeys, the king of gorillas, came to my island to challenge me. Let me show him what's up, So that's why I bit him. And I genuinely appreciated him making me laugh. And yeah, just little things, Every meal I was eating, it tasted so much better, Even at some point, my friend, who I met traveling, a really, really good friend of mine, she told me that she was really depressed because she couldn't get herself like new stuff, she couldn't afford stuff, and I tried to help her by putting things in perspective. I said, look, you might be poor as shit, but if I had your health, I would give you all my money. I would literally be really, really happy if I was in your shoes, because you're not sick. If you think about it, you're not sick. You can walk, you can see, you know that you're gonna live longer than me. So why are you crying about not having things, And that made me also realize that a lot of people, they seek out things that don't matter rather than valuing the things that actually matter to them, And even to myself, that was a lesson, I started appreciating the things I had, started looking at the things I have, not the things I don't have. I have a family, I have health, I'm traveling, and yeah, I'm really, really appreciative of the experience. And I'm actually really, really, really lucky experiencing that, because I'm still going through that moment of actually appreciating every single thing that happens to me, whether it's good or bad. If it's bad, it's a lesson. If it's good, it's just a bonus, And for anybody who might be going through a rough time, obviously I'm not diminishing what you're going through, but stay strong and try and see the light at the end of the tunnel, because in the end, looking at the things that you do have, will keep you going